A little story about myself and introduce myself a little bit to you if you don't know the crack. The crack is Irish, by the way, for story. What's the story? How's the crack? How's the fun? Crack means fun in Irish. You got that? Good. What's the crack? So anyway, so a little bit about myself. I started music when I was 3 years old. Sorry, I started Irish dancing when I was 3 years old. I started Irish music when I was 5 years old. So we come from a very traditional Irish background, and you know, at 3, you're really thrown into Irish dancing. I had no say in it, so it was like, get into Irish dancing, get into music. And so I started playing the fiddle. That was my first instrument. And I carried on playing the fiddle, and I joined a show called Riverdance when I was 15. I was a very young age, and I got a great opportunity to join the show at 15. I toured around America mostly, and then we moved to Broadway. So I was on Broadway for a couple of years as well. And it was then that I found the guitar. And I was 18 at the time, and I started. New York is such a big melting pot of culture, and all different people. And I was 18, and I felt I had the right to express what I was feeling. So that's how I started writing music, and I started writing in the toilets of the Gershwin Theatre on Broadway. So it was a very luxurious place to start writing songs. Memorable, I'd say that. But so it's been a bit of a journey, and life is a bit of a journey. I mean, we're all on a journey, and this was my journey. And I started when I moved home. I started getting into jobs, and then the jobs started taking over, and bills started taking over, and music went to the wayside. And I thought that was it. And I owned a little bar. I started opening a little bar, and it was one night when I was working on my own. I decided, the bar was packed, and it was great, but there was somebody up playing on the stage, and I said, I'm going to give music another shot. And I did. I quit the bar the next week, and I went busking in Dublin, in the streets of Dublin. And it was one song I was playing, and I found after I was finished, I found a card in my case, and it said, "Call me." And then on the back of it, it said, "Call me." So I called this man, and he became my manager. And he got me a record deal, and we moved on, and now I'm standing here in front of you today. That's a little bit of my journey, my story. And we are all on a journey, and we all have a story. And there's one thing that I have learned over the years, is that there's one thing that means the most, and it's the people you love, and it's where you feel comfortable and who you feel comfortable with. And I wrote this song about that, and it's called Home. That's it.